Hey everybody, the Reswiral here, and welcome to Shadow of the Colossus. This is by far one of my most favourite games. Not my favourite game, because I'd probably say I don't really have a favourite game. But this is definitely one of my favourite games. It's just such a good game, really well put together. I love everything about it. There are some things that, like, I don't know, I'd say they kind of annoy me, but it's mostly because on this game you go against, it's basically a game of boss fights, basically. And as we all know, with boss fights, not all goes to plan, and sometimes it just goes really badly, like a lot worse than you'd ever want it to. And I did actually record this yesterday, or like last night, about 12 hours ago actually. And just nothing went right. Everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong. And I'm not playing this game to show off my skill level, but I do want to show that I'm not completely terrible at the game. So it kind of sucked when everything was going absolutely terribly, but I don't really care. Like, it gives me a chance to play the game again, which is all good. But I haven't played this game in a while. Like, before I got it on PS3, the Ico and Shadow of the Colossus HD collection, or whatever it's called. Before that, I hadn't played this game since I had it on the PS2. And that was a good amount of years ago. Like, I want to say 10, but I don't even know if this game was out then. Oh no, it would have been. 2005. I think it came out 2006 though. I don't really know. I know this was one of the games that was like the last in the, oh, what the hell word am I thinking of? Last of the, like, PS2's lifetime, even. Yeah. I think it did come out in 2005, actually. And this opening cutscene, it takes a while. It's about 10 minutes long. Very, very good, though. Well worth every minute. Because you actually get to hear Wanda speaking, and then some other stuff happens. It's a pretty cool cutscene. And as you can see, we see the statuettes, or just statues, along the walls. Here we go. Yeah, there's Wanda, Mono, and Aggro. And Aggro isn't really determined as male or female. However, if you look on the wiki, I believe it explains, depending on the version you're playing, Aggro is both male and female. Like, the European version, I think Aggro is female. The US, I think it's female. And in the Japanese one, I believe Aggro's a male. I don't know though, so I probably shouldn't clarify, like state that as fact, because I don't really know. This is pretty cool. Although, because this is an old game, the physics are kind of like broken, which you will see very shortly. Just about now. I mean, watching that on PS2 was just like, whoa, it moved. But at the same time, it was just kind of like, but when you're playing it nowadays, what you're kind of used to seeing in games, it was just kind of like, what? Oh yeah, they don't actually speak English in this game. It's all a made-up language, I believe. Actually, I'll give that a quick search, because I don't know if it is English. Yeah, not English. If it's a comprehensible language, I have no idea. Ah, there it is. What language do they speak? Lola. Oh! It's apparently a mashup of English, Latin, and Japanese, and some other people say it's made up, but has a basis in backwards Romanized Japanese. So essentially it's just made up. Pretty cool that they use actual languages in order to make a gibberish language. Similar to like what Sims does, I guess. They make Simlish, which is obviously completely made up, and is based on other languages, I think. Generally, when it comes to making your own language within a game, you just mash up multiple languages. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I knew it was made up, because you can't understand anything they speak. Anything they say, although you can tell when they say names. Like when Wanda says aggro, he doesn't actually say it, like, completely. He doesn't say aggro, it's more like, it sounds more like a cry or a yell. Because he kind of goes like, aggro! And it's very weird. But it works. And, oh man. I'm excited. I'm hoping, really hoping that everything goes better this time. So, we shall see. Oh. And that is Dormin. I don't really know how you pronounce his name. It's either Dormin or Dorman. I'll probably just call it Dorman. Yes, we are mortal, mofo. There you go. It actually sounded like he said... Oh my god. Like some things, we are known as Dorman. Look at that bloody... That sheet was just ragdolling. Well, not ragdolling, but going all over the place. No, when he said Dormin, like towards the end, it sounded like he said, "Are you?" So it was like talking like Yoda, essentially, but in mashed up languages. Pretty cool. That generally is the law of mortals. If people were to be resurrected, I don't actually think that would be a good thing. People need to die. As morbid as that sounds, or terrible as that may sound, people need to die. It's just a way of life. I told you this cutscene's pretty lengthy. And due to the, like, people not speaking English, I don't feel so bad about talking over them, but I do want to remain kind of quiet, because I don't want to completely destroy what the hell they're saying. Okay, so basically they're saying what I'm trying to accomplish, or what I should accomplish, is basically impossible. Like, some things he says does sound Japanese. I know that might sound like racist, but it sounds Japanese. I can tell what Japanese language sounds like. There we go. He understands. He doesn't care. He'll do anything to bring back Mono. Which is quite a nice story, really. But, yeah, back to what I was saying. Like, if people did not die, or if we were able to bring back people from the dead, that wouldn't be a good thing. Because, like, stuff like overpopulation would be a crisis. It's like people have to die. It's just the way of life. It's the way it's been. Whoa, texture pop-ins, alrighty. It's just the way life is. And the sooner you embrace it, not really the better you'll feel, but, like, I've not embraced like, my own death. I know I'm going to die one day. I'm not necessarily scared, but I don't really want to think about it, because it's kind of like... It's not really depressing, but it can be, because it's like, oh man, I'm gonna die one of these days. But that really makes you think, like, for doing things in the moment, and it's really quite good for that. Now, if you press triangle to jump when you're on aggro, then you will jump off aggro. Not a good thing. Oh yeah, you can use the... If you have it equipped, you can use the sword, and that points you to where you need to go, as Dormin was actually saying. Okay, does this... Oh, wait. Wait a minute, wait. I know I could go straight to the first Colossus, or Colossi. I don't really know what I'm going to call them, but there's something up there. Can I shoot that? Boof. Yay! Is that a collectible? No, not collectible. Is that the fruit? Does that actually count? Hot damn, it does. I didn't think it did, because it's a different colour. Yeah, this game's got two things that you can get, or collect, to increase your stamina and health. Stamina is... Wow, aggro, why the hell did you run off so far? Stamina is the purple gauge. Come on. There you go, buddy. Yes, the stamina is the pink gauge, and your health is the red one, obviously. It says him. Wait a minute. It says him. What? Unless I got it completely wrong. Maybe aggro is a male in the European and female in the other versions. I have no idea. I did not even notice that before. That it actually said to make him. Wow. And there we go. Whenever we get to the location of a Colossi, this will play. Not this same cutscene, but a cutscene will play to kind of notify you that you're at the right place, I guess. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this. One thing I really like about this game is definitely the soundtrack. I know I probably say that about a lot of games, but this one especially so. Just because the soundtrack is so damn good. Like, I really like it. I don't know... Well, I would say I don't know what it is, but it's one that really makes you feel good about everything. Especially, like, when it comes to the Colossi. I don't know if it happens with every one of them, but with some of them, when you get onto the Colossi, the music that plays, oh my god, it's awesome. It's not really something that sounds like cheery, but it sounds incredibly triumphant, and it's really cool, I find. Oh wait. I always need to remember I need to hold the climb button. Or the grab button, I think it's known as, which is the R1 button. And here we have Colossi number 1, which is known as Valus, or as Minotaurus Colossus, which is the Latin variation of its name. They're not the official names though, just so you know. These are the names actually given to the Colossi by fans. There's nothing that's actually stated. I don't think there's been any sort of documentation. Whoa, does that like point to it? Oh! It like automatic. That's pretty cool. I never noticed that before. Yeah, there's like no documentation or anything that actually states what the Colossi are called. These are just names that people have come up with, I guess. But I think they fit, like, especially with some of them. Oh god. This one actually makes quite a bit more sense, because he actually has... Whoa! Okay. When you think about it, this guy actually has the... Oh great. Come on. Actually has the appearance of a Minotaur. And that should be it. There we go. Let's grab his caboose. What? Oh no. Whew! That was close. Alright, now we've got a hold of his caboose. Now he's trying to shake us off. Come on. Okie dokie.